Welcome back to Celebrew. Today, we're diving deep into the controversy surrounding Kevin Franke, the former patriarch of the infamous 8 Passengers YouTube family. Following the release of Hulu's new documentary, Devil in the Family, The Fall of Ruby Franke, Kevin's role in the family's troubling past is being scrutinized like never before. Public outrage is at an all-time high, with many questioning whether he should face legal consequences alongside Ruby Franke. Let's break down everything we know so far. For those unfamiliar, 8 Passengers was a popular family vlogging channel that documented the daily lives of Kevin and Ruby Franke and their 6 children. At its peak, the channel amassed over 2 million subscribers, but it also garnered significant backlash due to Ruby's extreme parenting tactics. Things took a dark turn when Ruby became involved with Jodi Hildebrandt's controversial life coaching program, Connections Classroom. The program promoted harsh and punitive parenting strategies, leading to escalating concerns about the treatment of the Franke children. The situation reached a boiling point in August 2023 when one of Ruby's children escaped from Jodi's home and sought help from a neighbor. Authorities were alerted, leading to the arrest of both Ruby and Jodi. By February 2024, the 2 women were sentenced to prison. However, Kevin Franke remains free, and this fact has sparked an intense public debate. Kevin Franke's attempt to clear his name. Kevin Franke participated in Hulu's documentary, seemingly hoping to shift blame entirely onto Ruby. However, this move backfired. Instead of absolving himself, the documentary highlighted his complicity in the family's disturbing history. A particularly shocking moment was Kevin's admission that he initially refused to believe what police told him about his children's abuse. Even when offered photographic evidence, he declined to see it, claiming he didn't want to be manipulated. Law enforcement officers later described his reaction as disturbingly detached. Adding to the controversy, Kevin revealed that Ruby called him on the night of her arrest, instructing him to pick up the children from the police station. He chose not to disclose this information to authorities, leading to speculation that he might have unknowingly returned the children to Ruby had she not been detained. Kevin's behavior in the documentary left many viewers with more questions than answers. Was he truly unaware of the abuse, or was he intentionally turning a blind eye? Many find it hard to believe that a father could be so oblivious to the suffering of his own children. Public reaction, holding Kevin accountable. Following the documentary's release, social media exploded with criticism of Kevin Franke. Many viewers pointed out that he was not simply a passive bystander, he was actively involved in some of the harshest parenting decisions. Some of the most controversial moments involving Kevin include sending their son Chad to a wilderness behavioral camp as punishment, supporting Ruby's decision to withhold Christmas presents from their children to teach them a lesson about gratitude, defending Ruby when she removed their children's beds and doors as a form of discipline, filming and posting videos that showcased Ruby's extreme parenting tactics, contributing to the normalization of their controversial methods. Even more damning is the fact that Kevin was the one behind the camera in many of the videos that showcased Ruby's extreme parenting. The documentary includes disturbing footage of Ruby aggressively handling one of their youngest children, footage that Kevin himself filmed. This contradiction has left many questioning Kevin's credibility. How could he claim ignorance when he was actively documenting these events? How can he argue that he was powerless when he had countless opportunities to step in and intervene? Kevin's custody of the children. Should he have it? Another major point of contention is the fact that Kevin currently has custody of the children. Many believe that even if Kevin was manipulated by Ruby and Jodi, his judgment remains questionable. Critics argue that his history of supporting abusive discipline techniques makes him an unfit guardian. If he truly believed in Ruby's harsh parenting while they were married, why should he now be trusted to provide a safe environment for the children? A particularly alarming incident resurfaced from after Ruby's arrest. Kevin attempted to press burglary charges against his eldest daughter, Sherry, after she entered the family home to retrieve personal belongings. When the police refused, Kevin threatened legal action. Body cam footage from the incident shows Kevin inspecting the returned items, including journals, documents, and a laptop, before demanding, "Explain to me again why this wasn't robbery." This behavior reinforced the public's perception that Kevin is not the well-meaning father he portrays himself to be in the documentary. Instead, it raises further questions about his true character. Why would a father try to criminalize his own child, especially after everything she had already endured? Despite the overwhelming criticism, some people argue that Kevin was a victim of Ruby and Jodi's manipulation, just like the children were. They believe he was brainwashed and controlled, making it difficult for him to see the abuse for what it was. Supporters of this theory highlight how Jodi Hildebrandt was known for her ability to manipulate and control those around her. Could Kevin have been another pawn in her twisted ideology? However, others argue that even if Kevin was influenced by Ruby, it does not absolve him of responsibility. He was an adult who actively participated in the parenting choices that led to the family's downfall. His years of enabling Ruby's behavior make it hard for many to view him as an innocent party. Now, the big question remains: could Kevin Franke face legal consequences for his role in the abuse? So far, no charges have been brought against him. However, legal experts suggest that if further evidence emerges proving his direct involvement in the mistreatment of the children, he could potentially be held accountable. Child welfare laws vary by state, but in many cases, failing to report or intervene in child abuse can result in legal consequences. Whether prosecutors will pursue a case against Kevin remains to be seen, but the public pressure is certainly mounting. Some legal analysts believe that Kevin could be charged with child endangerment or neglect if new evidence emerges. Others argue that his passive role may protect him from legal repercussions. However, given the level of scrutiny this case has received, it's possible that authorities may take a closer look at Kevin's actions in the coming months. In high-profile cases like this, public pressure can play a significant role in legal outcomes. Social media users, advocacy groups, and even former fans of 8 Passengers have been vocal about their belief that Kevin should face some form of legal accountability. Many argue that if he truly failed to protect his children, then he was negligent at best and complicit at worst. Additionally, new details could surface in future court filings or testimonies from the Franke children themselves. If any of them come forward with statements implicating Kevin more directly in the abuse, the legal landscape could shift dramatically. For now, Kevin Franke remains a free man, but the question of whether justice has been fully served lingers. The public will be watching closely to see if this story continues to unfold in unexpected ways. Kevin Franke may not be behind bars, but his reputation is in shambles. The Hulu documentary was meant to shed light on Ruby Franke's actions, but it ended up shining a harsh spotlight on Kevin as well. With growing calls for accountability, it remains to be seen whether authorities will take any action against Kevin. In the meantime, the court of public opinion has already made its judgment. So what do you think? Should Kevin Franke face legal consequences, or do you believe he was just another victim in Ruby's manipulative web? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching Celebrew. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates on the biggest scandals in the entertainment world. See you next time.